Hello everybody and welcome to Pixel Piracy here on Gaming with Murel. As promised, here's today's second upload for the premiere, and here we are. So we just ransacked this island. We avoided the tribal hook because we don't want to die. Have some things to sell, so as soon as our slow little pirates make it all the way to the ship, then we will sail away. Probably going to go back into town, we're going to sell what we can, and then I think we're going to try and pick up another pirate. Maybe get a little bit more supplies, food maybe. Maybe check out some of the skills that could be useful. Friggin' seagull just pooped all over my poop deck. And for those of you who are curious what I'm doing, I'm just holding down the C button. C is going to center on your captain. And I just wanted to watch him walk. Feeling a little lazy. We have a couple pirate dangers too, but we're going to sail back to town. Sailing on the diagonal counts as a 3 distance for some reason. But it's quicker to do that than to sail to the island and then sail over to the blah 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 until we're making like 11, maybe even around 6. That's probably where we're going to be picking waypoints to get where we want to be. But right now, there's no real point in it. Oh. As cute as the little voices are, and I love what they add to the atmosphere, that's getting kind of annoying. I've never had such a vocal group of pirates before. Let's see here. So, we're going to check out the tavern here as well as... We'll hit the bookshop first, I guess. Sell what we can and kind of take stock. But I think food, until we can get a fisherman, is probably going to be what we'll be spending at least some of our money on. Because to, someone walked into the, tavern. So, yeah, so we're, to get fish, you need to have a cook and you need to have a fisherman, which requires both a chef's knife and obviously a fishing rod. But fishing rods, a low-end model is going to set us back 100. Chef's knife, we can pick them up all over the place. Each of the skills is obviously going to be... Okay, so they're only 36. Not quite as expensive as I thought. See, we already have 3 chef's knives, so we'll get rid of 2 of those. We'll keep 1 because it'll be useful. Bottle of rum we'll keep. The diapers I'm going to sell. Obviously no more poop is a plus, but we don't really have enough to make it worth our while. And then we also have a pearl. So we're coming out of this with almost 250 more gold than we started with. So we're going to go back in here. And I want map reading. That's going to be important. And I am going to pick up the fishing book and cooking. I know I was just saying, you know, that's probably not a worthwhile investment. It's going to be expensive. And there's no weapons dealers on this island. So, we can't get the fishing rod just yet anyway, but it's useful to have the skill for when we can get it. So, oh, he's not all the way in the tavern. And I thought that they may have been about to sing the being a pirate making songs, or making friends, but it doesn't sound like it. So let's look. We have Theodore Barberi, he's a 16. Or we have Riley, who's a 16 as well, and 40 less gold. Guillermo was a samurai, though. I'm gonna go with samurai. I don't know why. My gut's just telling me that's gonna be more useful. We have 2... When they start yelling like that, it's just... I find it very difficult to talk over them. So if it sounds like I've lost my train of thought, it's probably because they were yelling at me and I've just kind of lowered the volume when I edited. But we're going to go with We'll go with ramen bowl. That's 10 food servings right there, so 3 for each of them, plus the 2 watermelons we already have on board. So I'm just going to get all my crew to come back to the ship. Oh, these are definitely an interesting group. Oh, this should be interesting. So, now that we have 3, I am going to start attacking Danger 2 pirate ships. Just because there's only going to be 2 or 3 pirates themselves, and in all reality, we're probably going to be able to beat them. But what I want to do first, actually, is go to crew. Captain Murel has leveled up, so we're going to go in and give him map reading. And throw up 1 strength. Why not? And while we're in here, let's see, Connie has leveled up as well, so 1 strength, 1 vitality. That's how I like to do it in the beginning anyway. Then we have Guillermo Finestone. He's caring. This pirate tries to help others in his spare time. Chubby, I thought he was a samurai, okay. Hundreds of enemies, garnering immense fame and fortune, decided that a pirate was absolutely no reason whatsoever and eschew his pass. Oh, he decided to become a pirate for no apparent reason. Well, anyone's a welcome on. We don't have a name for the ship. What should we name it? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I can't even think of a name. We're just gonna call it the ship. Oh, and our crew's singing a sea shanty. This isn't a great shanty, though. It's just kind of creepy. A lot of sharks in the water, though. And we're at the hostile encounter. This is only a danger 1, so Raffle Stomp is probably accurately what this is going to be.
Tell no tales.
I have to say, I like the look of this ship better than ours, but I think I am going to plunder it. I'm not going to capture it, just because I want the gold. Starting out, I think these ships give you 50 gold, but later on they're going to give you a solid 100 gold for every plunder, so... Oh, for a moment there I thought they didn't all get off. If you plunder it with people on it, they will die. Very simple. Pirates can't survive explosions like that. And now that we can see a little further, you can see there's 2 more towns down here. Lots of pirates over here. We can see the islands. So this is going to give us a much better, I guess, lay of the land so we can prepare slightly better. Yes, dead men tell no tales. We've established that.
Dead men
Oh my god.
tell no tales.
Settings. We're turning voices very far down. And we'll interact with this hostile encounter. Yes, let's engage them. And, I mean, this is a nice boat, but I'm not going to plunder it either. I think I'm going to keep my nice small little boat for now. Just need to remember to keep an eye on our crew. And actually, this is probably a good time to do that other thing I had meant to do. We're going to take a look at what weapons we've picked up. So, we have a knife, 244 damage, cutlass, 5.8. We're doing 6.83 with the falcon blade, so we'll leave that. Connie's doing 9.9 with the cutlass, no point replacing that. And our new guy, Guillermo, only has a knife doing 1.49. A cutlass will give him 2 more points of damage per swing, so we'll give him that. Guillermo, we're going to have to work on his strength for sure. And with any luck, we'll come across a Viking island and get like a Viking spear or a Viking blade or something. Just something, kind of one of the common items that does a fair bit of damage. I'm not going to hold out for finding like a brutalizer or anything, but... And I think Guillermo just leveled up. One of them just leveled up. Connie. Okay, so not bad, not bad. We'll check out this treasure chest. A little bit more gold, couple grindstones. Grindstones are good because you can improve your weapon with them, and it'll kind of, whatever its passive boost is, will make it better. So if you have a 10% crit chance, using a medium grindstone may increase it to, say, a 13% crit chance. So we killed them with relative ease. Let's take a look at the world map. We have another danger 2. We'll take this little one danger pirate ship because our captain is hurting and I don't have a ton of healing things. In some time we are going to get a ship's doctor, which will be nice. They have something called Doctor's Aura, and that'll heal our pirates as they're standing close. And on a small ship like this, and even on the big ships, they tend to congregate in the same room. But it'll heal the crew as they're sailing. But I'd rather just not go through all of that again with everyone sitting on low health. But this time we're actually just going to send the crew over. Let them have some fun without Captain Murel. Yeah, Connie's doing like 10 damage per hit now. That's not obscene, but it's great. And come on, Guillermo. And can I tell them to attack? Oh, I'm gonna have to send the captain over anyway. And if you know how, and feel free to share, I can't get my crewmates to attack urns. I don't know why. I may never know why. It may just be something the game can't do. But while we're kind of sitting here, before we plunder the ship, we're down to 2 watermelon. So I'm going to go into the pause menu, open up ship setup, and we're going to toss some food on the deck. So we're going to throw down a bowl of ramen. And there we go. So we're going to plunder now. 50 gold, so we're up to 228. Check out the world map. And I'm thinking, what are these looking like? I would like to see what's going on down here. So let's attack the pirates on the way to that new town. With any luck, they'll have a weaponsmith and maybe even a ship store, so I can buy a couple barrels, get one of these guys fishing, one of these guys cooking, and we'll be set. We will honestly be set. If I could have someone fishing, someone cooking, by the end of this episode, we'd be golden. Just golden. And then because we were golden, we would then battle ourselves and loot the gold. Because that's how piracy works, right? Yeah? Okay. Either way, hostile encounter, let's go. And where are they? And you know what? We're actually going to take this ship because I like this ship design. I know we're going to lose... We may lose all our food on the deck. That's a distinct possibility. And we're going to lose, obviously, 50 gold from this plundering the ship. But I think it's worth it. And no one can judge me. Only God can judge me. So let's capture this. No, so we did get to eat both of our food, which doesn't always happen. And we have a new ship, which kind of looks like a tugboat. So first things first, let's put our food on the deck. watermelon, ramen bowl, and there we go, our new ship. So, world map again, and head down to Pirate 2, and see we've uncovered another town that we could check out. So all in all, this has been quite a productive couple of days in Pixel Piracy. And they're just going to chat. That's Guillermo, isn't it? Yeah, he's not super strong. I'm actually going to take a look at my crew, see who can get some boosts. We're going to give Cat Murel, again, vitality and strength. The next one I'm probably going to do either vitality and intellect or strength and intellect, just so he can get some more experience as we go. Connie, again, is a beast, so we're actually going to do vitality and intellect. And has Guillermo leveled up yet? No. So, sorry Guillermo, you may actually die. You may have just become a very expensive mistake. No, I suppose we do have some crab meat. Like, okay, I guess we'll let you live. So let's go heal him again. Passive equip. Crab meat, 10% of his HP. Oh, well, looter's cap. So we do have some healing items. And I'm going to give him a bunch of free experience. It wasn't enough, unfortunately, to get him to level up. I was kind of half hoping it would be. I mean, deep down I knew it wouldn't be, but I was hopeful. So, a hostile encounter, what are we going to do? We are going to interact with it. Yes, let us. Oh, this'll be easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, for the first time since we started, our ship is nicer than the one we're attacking, which is always a nice feeling. And if I'm not mistaken, we should actually have a respectable renown now. I mean, it may not be wonderful, we're not the most feared pirates, but we should be getting at least a little bit of renown. And once everybody's safe, pow! And see, we got plus 80 gold for that, so these ships are becoming progressively more worth plundering. Now, we do have a couple options here, and I think I'm actually going to go to Island Dory, and then we'll choose which one of these towns we want to go to. Oh, and we have to actually sail there, Murel. So, all in all, we are coming out quite ahead here. I'd say in at least one of those towns there's going to be a weaponsmith. And we already have cooking and fishing skills. We have a cooking, or a chef's knife. I was going to say a cooking knife, and that didn't sound right, so I had to think about it. But we also have a couple other things we're looking for. Barrels. They're going to keep our food from going rotten. Obviously, that's something we're going to want to do. I understand in the golden age of piracy, it wasn't uncommon to eat bugs and things, you know, because all your food was rotten. And I know for a fact that pepper only became such a traded commodity because it's one of the few spices that can cover the taste of spoiled meat. But this one could be dangerous. Oh, but they're only pirates. They're not... you know what? I think I'm going to risk it. So, I mean, I understand that, you know, part of piracy is occasionally eating rotten meat, but if we could get some fresh fish, I think it would keep everybody happy. Also, I'd like to catch a cat. Cats are pretty awesome. They prevent crew's morale from going down. As quickly, anyway. Okay. So, who's hurting? Oh, what a surprise. It's Guillermo. So we'll give him a crab meat and an elixir. He's up to 43. Hopefully it holds him over. We seem to be dominating the fight, though. which is good. And there are some crabs here, so we can recover some of our healing items if need be. There we go. So all in all, successful. Now the tribal statue is going to magically spawn a bunch of tribesmen. Right now, I don't think we're in a position to carry out that fight. I do think it would probably be a little risky. But we're going to have to kill the cat for experience. Because we don't have a cage yet. But cages aren't expensive. And you can use them indefinitely. I, for the longest time, refused to get an animal cage because I thought it was like it only gives you a 10% chance of catching the animal or something, and I thought that you could only use it once. But no, you equip it like a ranged weapon and you just throw it at animals. And eventually, you will probably more or less likely catch something. My last run through, I actually had a wild boar that lived on my ship, as well as a monkey named Al. Al was pretty cool. And the neat thing about animals, too, is they all have different things they do. And for 20 TP, which is a ridiculous amount, especially for the animals, you could actually teach the monkey something called Banana Rain. I kid you not. The description was, it's raining bananas. So I'm hoping to, at least in this playthrough, catch a monkey, teach him Banana Rain, and see once and for all what it does. That or I may just go on my other file when I'm not recording and find out. I'm not gonna lie, that may happen. So, we're gonna open up the world map. Butcher, Cumberland. We're gonna go to... Okay, we're gonna go to Butcher. I want to go to a 3-town. And they're climbing up to look at the roof. Oh, and they're singing a sea shanty again while pooping on the roof. I like that they went out of their way to poop somewhere that the captain would have to go out of his way to clean. Like, who the hell poops on the roof of a ship? I don't know. These assholes. And they did it together, which was just weird. Pirates is weird. But it's almost daytime now. And we're almost to Butcher. Bit of a longer sail than I expected. And I'm gonna, for the time being, you may have noticed we've plundered a lot of ships and got ship supplies to build the ship, but I haven't been. That's simply because, oh, and I'm getting sidetracked. We're gonna pay all the wages in case there's a tavern here. If they go up, they may actually just randomly spend their own money on increasing their weaponness. Or they'll upgrade their own weapon sometimes if they go to an island with money. But let's see here. So, we're gonna grapple, and what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I'm hoarding ship parts, so when we finally have a ship worth keeping long term, we can actually upgrade it to make it just absolutely wonderful. So we'll be keeping things like masts and sails. I may put a sail on one of our, probably this ship, like if we get around to it. Truthfully, we're probably going to be having this ship for a very long time. Now, we do have a weapon dealer here, so let's see. Animal cage for 100. It's not the most important, but I don't see a fishing rod. Knife throwing, just taking a quick look. I don't want to say that, and it's actually here. And oh, and there it is. Fishing rod for 100. And why not? Let's get the animal cage. And I'm actually going to go and equip these now. So, our crew, Guillermo, have you leveled up yet? Yes. Now, here's the issue we're going to have with fishing. It's a weapon. The fishing rod. So we're going to try and prevent Guillermo from going into too many battles without a good reason. Connie, as well as probably eventually becoming the first mate, you are going to be our chef. Congratulations! And now, because we're doing this, all of our ship people have a useful job that is integral to the running of the ship. And we're going to throw up vitality again because I hate losing crew members. And we'll go about here. I think we're about to be given kind of a little side quest. Most wanted, find Frederick Gersh and kill him. I will do this. We can find our target at Ralston. So we may end up checking out Ralston here shortly, depending on how close we are. That being said, though, we have everything I actually wanted to get, and you know what I should have done? Which is actually what I had originally intended to do. Connie, you're also getting a ranged weapon and an animal cage. So, with any luck, we may come from this with a chicken. No, we killed him. You won't catch the animals very often. It's like a 1 in 10 chance every time, so if it takes more than, oh, that crab's dead. We killed a crab by throwing it in the ocean. But we're going to get everybody on this ship, and then we're going to say goodbye. And again, I'm just going to take a quick moment. Won't bring it up too much in the future. The last one went on a little long. My sincerest apologies. I do want to thank you for all your support. Again, like, subscribe, hit us up on Twitter at GamingWithMurel. Check out the Red Hot Gamers homepage. Link available in my channel. Other than that, you guys are great. And where's the rest of our crew? Are we missing one? Yes. He's fishing. Guillermo will not return to the ship because he's fishing. Anyway, once again, thanks for watching. If you like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you in the next episode.